You're still doing the counseling?
Yeah, that's my full time, and that's the only thing I want to do now.
I want to go back to the Capital Burger.
What?
The Capital Burger?
We'll
What's
come
that?
visit DC for no reason.
What's Capital Burger? I haven't been there before.
By the way, I don't know anything about Syracuse Girl here, so Deets.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
The dating app finally worked.
Oh.
Yeah, the free one.
Oh.
I just hate it so much. Like, so many people are on there just to not date. It's
thought
kind
the
of
whole
like
point of that
kind
date-
of like applying to jobs to keep your Medicaid or whatever.
Exactly.
They're just I don't know what they're gaining from just being there, not wanting.
Well,
to
you know,
go out.
I thought the whole purpose of that app was to delete it.
That's what it says.
Yeah. But
Guess not.
That was my whole purpose. I had Bumble.
but isn't Hinge also like you match with whoever you're compatible with?
Yes.
So pretty much like any other dating app.
Yes.
So like that's weird. They don't have an option to, just exclusively look for other people who are dating, look for just people who are who you want to be friends with, etc., etc.
I'm alive.
No. What's up?
I'm alive.
Yay.
You survived.
Yes.
Eli has moved you, though.
You want to switch
I
places?
came down
No.
the cliff.
Why not?
Okay, fine.
It's all right. It's his character. I am merely here to just help him get along a bit, so we can help his boss.
This is a fancy setup, by the way.
Wait, are you leaving?
No, I'm just putting it back up.
Okay. I was like, what? I just got
Now
your
it's
spot.
serious. Not sure where to go from here.
Oh,
Not sure where you
Well,
were going, but I went.
Now we
I
haven't
went
heard about
down.
Syracuse Girl yet. What's going on there?
we're gonna just.
That turned into a complete what was it? A complete insult to Hinge.
Yeah.
Which I'll admit, I met 2 disastrous dates on there. One, I'm not going to go into any details. It was just awful. And then one, we met. The person seemed really boring. The date didn't go anywhere. And then I was given the message, I don't think we're romantically compatible. And I'm like, I agree. Then they were like, want to be friends? And I'm like, sure. So we just messaged each other good morning for a while. And then I get a message saying, I don't think we're vibing for a friendship. And I'm like, block.
I tell him like I am not looking for a friend.
I would have dropped
Well,
off.
I got
Well, the
enough.
thing is, I'd
I don't
already
need
met
no more.
who I was more interested in. And so
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay.
I would have dropped off after like 3 good mornings without any other message.
Well, that's the thing. I tried to make the conversation go into more than just good morning because I'm like, oh, maybe this could be fun, something to.
I don't talk to my good
And then he
friends
was like,
every
"No,
day.
screw this.
Let alone random people.
I don't even talk to my
That's
good
fair.
friends every day either.
Yeah.
This is fair.
Maybe once every couple weeks.
Crystal has some insight. She says girls download dating apps when they are bored and want to be flirted with. That's their game.
Oh.
Lol.
Oh, shoot.
Interesting.
This is
Wait,
true,
did you
too.
say that one ex of yours was like on Hinge right after you 2 broke up? And she said,
Oh
she
yeah,
wanted
right
to be
after she
single or
broke up with
something?
me. Right back, like
That's
right back on.
that's foul.
And did she
Yeah.
say she didn't have enough
That's what
time or
happens as much as
something?
you want.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's like, oh, I just don't have time.
Too busy with her cat.
Bullshit artist is what I said.
Well, I met that one very briefly because they did go to DC.
Oh yeah, you did. I was like, did you? That's right. We went. to
You have to
DC.
come to DC again because you didn't actually do anything fun other than Awesome Con.
I know.
Oh yeah. There's Timmy that too, by the way.
You have to come just to see all the sites, you know,
Yes, you're not wrong.
like all of them. There's a lot. Just come when it's warm.
Right.
Was that
right.
where you're living at now?
Mm-hmm. Right
Yeah.
outside of it.
The
but yeah.
museums are a lot of the museums are free.
Oh yeah, we were gonna go one, but then she had like funky stuff going on down there.
Oh.
What? What?
Whoa.
Like an infection.
Oh my God.
Wow.
That should have given you a clue to run away.
Oh gosh.
I was like, great. I drove all the way down here. I don't even get laid. Some vacation this is.
Man.
Hey, at least you met.
It was a great
interesting people
vacation.
for free.
Meeting the chosen one.
There was one person I didn't get to meet, and I'm still mad about it because now he died.
Oh, we were gonna meet Tommy.
No, Tony
sorry.
Todd.
Or
He was
sorry,
the one
Green
who
Ranger.
canceled, and he died.
Darn.
Tony Todd just died like a few months ago.
Wait a second. Who was he?
Tony Todd, you know, from
No, I don't. Who
Final
is he?
Destination,
Oh.
Candyman.
Nope, never seen him.
He was the one that I did actually scheduled with him first. So when I went away, I'm like, oh, didn't you remember I came back and I was like all upset because one of them canceled?
Well, I do remember that. I didn't know who it was.
Yes, it was Tony
Like, I
Todd.
was along for the ride. I was there to see Anakin Skywalker, and everything else was just nice.
We met Anakin and Ahsoka.
Yeah, that was nice too.
Don't forget her.
Oh, Crystal says, "At least you got Waffle House." That's right, I did.
Wait, you did? When?
On the way down,
Oh,
Where at?
somewhere in Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
I didn't even know they had Waffle House in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, that's the closest
Isn't
one. It's
Waffle House
like 4 hours away.
Isn't Waffle House like a southern thing?
I thought so.
Well, Southern from New York, yeah. Because
Oh, you know what they
I
don't
think
have?
of Pennsylvania as north.
You know what
but
we don't have?
It's south because
We
they
do
got
not
Waffle
have
House.
Tim Hortons.
What's your name again?
Josh.
Hi, Josh.
Hello.
I'm Tyler. You probably maybe met me in person one time.
You've not met him yet.
Well, one time before you went to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Pretty much there. That's where I met the person.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, he's only been in America for a year now.
Oh yeah.
Oh heck yeah! Where are
Yeah.
you from?
From the Philippines.
Oh, nice.
He was born here, I should say that.
Yeah, I was born here. That's why I have.
But then moved.
Yep, I have citizenship. But then decided to move to the. My mom, or at least my parents, decided to move to the Philippines to raise me there, and I was there for what, almost 30 years, maybe. And
That's
then,
pretty cool.
Yeah.
How is it there? Is it nice?
Very hot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it
for
would be
sure, probably
amazing
much more
to be there around this time of year.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's hot pretty much year round, especially in the summer.
Oof.
I come from the city in Manila. It's very dense. But,
Oh, okay, I've
yeah.
heard the name because pretty much the guy I watch on YouTube the most. He's retired like Air Force, I think. But is retired in the Philippines with his wife.
Oh yes.
And he
Yeah.
mentions that. But
Yeah.
like wherever he lives, there's no theater, there's no comic shop. He's a comic book guy. So he just
No!
does-
Where does he live? We got those kinds of stuff
I
in
don't know.
Manila.
But yeah, he mentioned like the closest I have to go another island over to Manila to get to like. So he's on one of the other islands. I'm not sure which one. But he's coming to Texas this summer, so I kind of want to go to Texas just because like I don't know
Nice.
how often the chance to actually see this guy in person.
One thing, when you were in Japan, what month was it?
October.
What kind of weather was it?
Hot.
12 one.
Okay.
Oh,
I was told
It's
by
hot.
Amber
It's so
that I'm
hot.
I'm going in June, and I was told by Amber that I might melt.
Yeah, you will.
I was there last year around what, March to April. It was still pretty cool. It was around springtime, but yeah, pretty cool.
Well, unless you want to go, just go sign up with John Solo.
You're plugging John Solo.
Oh, heck yeah. It's not just to plug him, it's the fact that I also want to go to Disney Sea and know what I'm doing. And he's been to Japan, so he knows how to navigate.
Disney Sea was great.
Is that
Oh,
one
yeah.
better than the other Disney?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Okay, then that's the one
I mean, if you
go
want
to.
a different Disney experience, of course go to Disney Sea because Tokyo Disneyland is pretty much has a lot of the same stuff as the other Disneyland.
I'm also going to try to go see Donkey Kong Land because that's going to be
Oh
complete.
yeah.
I don't know when that's going to be
Um,
complete in Florida, so
But if you're thinking about going to the one in Japan, that's gonna be pretty far from where you're actually gonna be.
what?
Yeah, because
That's sad.
Donkey Kong Land, I think that's in Universal Studios, which is in Osaka.
Didn't you
Yeah.
go to both when you were there?
Yeah, I
Alright.
got like the.
How'd you get from Tokyo to Osaka?
I got
Bullet
that
train.
$300 like pass
Yeah.
where you can just take the fast
Yeah.
bullet train just zips across the country and
Yep.
like
You get there in
Very
like 3 hours, I think.
yeah,
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I did that too.
Oh.
it's
Yeah.
a no-brainer. I mean, it gets you on most other trains. Some you have to use the Suica, but they have an app now. Back then they didn't have an app.
Oh,
Yeah.
even better.
I mean, this is Japan we're talking about.
Like your new dig.
I-
Ooh,
And
the Game of Thrones throne sword.
Exactly.
I like
Oh
it.
yeah.
The grafted greatsword.
I want one of those.
I mean, George, what's his name?
Right.
George R. Martin or something
Yeah.
or other
He
has
wa-
had a part in this, right?
Yeah, he worked on like the lore, or he like wrote some of the lore or something. Or,
Yeah.
or a lot of it. I don't know.
Yeah, he co-wrote it with somebody in Japan. I forget who.
So he could do this, but he couldn't finish Game of Thrones.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You can do a lot of things and not finish Game of Thrones.
I mean, technically, the series is called The Song of Ice and Fire or something like that.
That's true.
Yeah.
Wait, it's not called Game of Thrones?
No. Game of Thrones is just the second book in the series, I believe.
It wasn't even the first?
Nope.
Then why did they name the show that?
I guess...
For a
They could. I don't know. It's a shorter title.
Game of Thrones sounds epic.
Yeah.
I guess.
So does Song of Ice and Fire.
I don't know. When you think of Ice and Fire,
It's like Star Wars. It tells you what it is in the title.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
They're skirmishing about the throne. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
But
Walking Dead. There it is. Like, let there be no question.
And I mean,
zombies.
If you hear a Song of Ice and Fire, like, what do you think? You probably think magic.
Yeah, or like
yeah.
a musical.
Yeah.
And for someone who doesn't like musicals, I'd be like, uh-oh.
I'm out of here. But yeah, Game of Thrones definitely sounds like a very attractive title.
Did you just say you don't like musicals?
I did.
Wicked!
You didn't like
Not right out.
I mean,
3 hours? Part 1?
Well,
out.
2.5 hours.
I mean, to each their own. You don't even like, for example, loads of people love football. You don't like football.
Yeah, I don't care for sports ball.
That's true. Wait,
Sports players.
so you're not that Final Fantasy or that fantasy football? Wow, I said Final Fantasy.
I'm very much into the Final Fantasy.
Oh, love Final Fantasy.
Only the last Fantasy.
For the 16th time.
Why do they call it Final Fantasy though? Now he makes a good point.
There was an urban legend that they called it Final Fantasy because Square was expecting it to be their last game, but then it sold so much that they decided to make more and more and more and more. But I believe that's now been disproven.
Oh well, then that's not even fun.
Quickly, that thing we just did really well. Do it 16 more times. Oh goodness.
Wait, have you played the remake at all? Either of you?
Yeah, I finished both.
07. Okay.
What do you think?
Great.
Yes.
It's actually not a series I delve into.
What?
Yeah.
He is
It's
a Dragon,
worth
he's a
checking
Dragon
out.
Quest
I'm a
guy.
Dragon Quester, not a.
Yeah, but like Final Fantasy is
I do both.
disconnected to each one, so like
So
you could just play one and not have to play the rest.
have you played the remaster of 3? The pixel one? The HD 2D one?
No.
Nah.
That is one of those series that
Of
I
course.
absolutely would
You know who this
play
is.
as many of the games
Mother.
as I could.
Yes. Oh, sorry.
I played both. I played Dragon Quest and
Yep.
Final Fantasy. I'm slowly working my way through both.
I've only played on the Final Fantasy side. I played
Yeah, I thought you were
1,
going to be
2,
waking
3,
up early, but
4,
yeah, I was
5,
already
6, a bit of 7, 10, a bit of 12, a bit of
awesome.
15. So still trying to. Actually, I started this.
That'll be
I
fun.
started this thing years ago where I would play
Alright.
the Final Fantasies in order. I got
Yeah.
stuck at 5. Because 5, there's so many
You
ways
then.
to go. You can
Alright.
change all of your characters' classes and all. There's multiple ways to go about it, but then the game gets really hard towards the end because there's those 2 super bosses and stuff. So yeah, I never got past 5.
I'm working on 4 right now.
Oh, 4.
By the way, did you play
Four's pretty
Afterbot at all?
So I've been
No,
playing
I don't
since
want to play
the
PS5.
Pixel
My brother
remaster
does.
came out.
Yeah, he
so
played a lot
that's
of
what
it.
played
it's
1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
on 4.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so much fun. I'm asking everyone
It
about it
looks
because
a
it's
lot
the game that won Game of the Year, and I was wondering if it was if it deserved that title, which I would say based on the playtime, no, but based on the fun factor, yes.
I mean, I'm just happy that Balatro got nominated.
The gambling game.
Yeah, it was amazing. I was skeptical at first too, but then when I started playing, I was like, okay, I'll just play this for an hour, see how it's like, and then 1 hour became 2 hours, and then 2 hours became 2 days, and then 2 days became 2 weeks, and so on and so forth.
Just
It's
keep
amazing.
going.
You get hooked because you want to start unlocking jokers. You want to try to get to anti-Atus as fast as possible. Get all the achievements. And there's multiple ways to go about it. So it's very addicting. And they also moved to they also eventually released a mobile port, which loads of people are also also getting because it reached #1 on the Apple App Store at one point.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luther says Lego Dragon Quest is the best.
Lego Dragon
No.
Quest?
True. Does that exist?
No,
It's
he just wants every game to be Lego.
Well, we did that with Horizon, and look what happened.
Was it good?
I don't know, but it didn't sell well.
Oh,
But
And I want to wait for it to be on sale because I've heard it's not worth the $70 price tag.
I heard
So I'm
it
just
was.
gonna wait until it's like
I
a
heard
little cheaper.